Hey guys. Well, let's see if anybody shows up this time. As you can tell by my thumbnail, I've been trying to go live again for the last half hour. Some reason YouTube wanted to play games with me. Sorry, I'm just knitting, but you can't see what I'm knitting. I'm knitting a sock. It's my 40th birthday today, and I look a hot mess. My husband took the kids to go see my father. You guys watched the last 10-minute video of me trying to go live. You'll know the story of, so I'm not going to repeat anything. Hopefully somebody will come visit me this time. We'll see. I'll just sit here and knit quietly. See if anybody pops in. So, what have you guys been up to? I don't know. Just basically now I'm sitting here talking to myself, and I can hear my neighbors yelling because they're just loud. Such is life, such is life. I guess nobody's on YouTube today. Either that or YouTube's having issues because I don't know. Maybe it wasn't meant for me to have a live video because I don't do lives very often. I mean, it's not like it's super early in the morning like normal when I come on. I haven't done a regular video because I figured I'd do it live instead and come hang out. But that doesn't seem to be. Who's here? Whoever you are, say hello because I see two participants. Who are you? Who's here? Why is this not allowing me to see who's watching me? Whoever you are, say hello so I know who you are because I can't see you. It says two. It says there's two people in the chat. But I can only see my name. I don't see anybody else's. Okay. Who knows? Let's see. Oh, what did I just? I don't know. Happen. I don't know what just happened there. Hi, thank you for a happy birthday. Nah, it's not gonna be a really great birthday. We're all on quarantine, so to speak, here in the U.S. Well, I'm in Pennsylvania, so we're all kind of like on quarantine. So for my 40th, I can't go nowhere. My husband took my kids to go see my dad. Kind of give me some quiet time, so I guess that's my birthday present. And I've been trying to go live on YouTube for a good minute, so. Or if you're wondering why I keep looking down at what I'm doing, I'm knitting a sock. Are you a knitter or a crocheter? I'm going to see if any of my people come on. Oh, did I just mess that up? You crochet? Cool. Are you making anything right now? Do you follow Krista from The Secret Gallery? Because I feel like I've seen your name before, but I'm not quite sure. And if I have, that might be where I've seen it. I'm crocheting a large granny stripe blanket, but I'm obviously not going to do that on camera because it's kind of big now. Okay, she left. Or they left, I guess. Guess they left. Did they leave? Did you leave? It says one, so. Oh, that's odd. Blue hat and baby blanket. Cool. Are you doing the hat no hate thing? I don't know if you're still here. It doesn't tell me if you are or not, but I can't tell. Are you, or is it just a baby and a baby blanket as a set? Did you leave? I guess you left. Huh. Okay. I don't know if YouTube's having some issues today. Who knows? Let's wait to see if anybody else comes on. I'm just gonna keep knitting around and around and around. I'm using my Addi Flexi Flips. I also have a socks that I'm making my daughter from my Addi Crazy Trio, which is the same exact type. Not the same exact. It's the same needles, just one's made in, and they're all made in Germany, but the Flexi Flips are made for the U.S. and the Crazy Trio is made for everybody else, I guess, so to speak. But since we can get them in the U.S., we can order them from places like whatever. The only difference is the cord. That's the only difference I see. Our cords are blue, and the I guess Crazy Trio, which were I guess you call the originals, are brown or gold. They're like a goldy color. They're actually kind of like, it's really funny. They're actually kind of like, I don't know if you could see it, but they're actually kind of like that color. A little more metallic looking, like that color. I'm just gonna sit here and knit and act like a crazy person to see if anybody else happens to come visit me. I guess the person that came, Christabel, was not impressed by me. So it's okay. I'm spending my 40th all by myself. My husband took my kids out so I can get some peace and quiet because they've been stuck in the house for what is this, 1 week? It's been a week. And they were starting to drive me a little cuckoo. A little cuckoo. Who is the second person here? Whoever you are, say hello. Unless you're the same person, then hello again. La, 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 la. It's been a crazy week here. First, they decided they were just going to close the schools for a Friday and a Monday. Then, come Monday, they decided they were going to close the schools till the end of the month. And today, they decided they're going to close the schools until April 9th. And they decided this week that they were going to put the city on quarantine, which really means stay in your house. Well, it's really stay in place, I guess you'd call it, or shelter in place. But if you have to go out, you can. All the food that like places are closed. The only places that are open are supermarkets, and then like Walmart and Target and Dollar Trees, places that actually sell food but aren't food places. What is this pop up happening? That's no. Okay. And then what else? You can go out as long you can take walks or whatever, but if you see other people, you have to stay 6 feet behind them, I think it is. You do watch my videos regularly. Oh, okay. Maybe I recognize your name from my subscriber list. Cool. Um, I hope you give me thumbs up. I'm just joking. Um, who else do you watch regularly? On a regular basis, I should say. Because, like I said, your name looks familiar, but I don't know from where. Unless it's just from a new subscriber thing. So, who knows? Do you like my videos? Do you have any recommendations besides my chats? Because normally I would just do this as my bi-weekly video, but I figured since I was alone, I would just do it live. Yeah, it's lockdown. It's I don't want to say it's lockdown because we could still go like shopping, like to the if we need food and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm trying not to. I have food and everything in the house. Like yesterday, I went to get flour because I wanted to learn how to make bread. So I didn't want to use up all my flour without having anything just in case. Because you know, my daughter was like, "Mom, we have no pancake mix," and I said, "Okay, use flour." So she googled how to make pancakes from scratch. All you need is flour, water, and some whatever seasoning you like flavoring you want to put in it. Oh, thank you, thank you. I was only joking about the thumbs up, but thank you. Yeah, but yeah, so like I'm good on stuff, but really they're like, oh, you can go out and take walks, just don't go into large crowds. If you see somebody, stay a certain distance away, and um, don't go to other people's houses because obviously there's close contact. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But I'm used to staying in the house anyway, so this doesn't bother me, but my kids are starting to go crazy in the house. So my husband said, like, my father's elderly, my brother, my mom just passed away um, a little over a week ago, and so he's heartbroken. And even though my brother's there, he's lonely because he doesn't have anybody to argue with. So my husband took my kids to go visit him, and my older daughter, who usually used to stay weekends with them, hasn't wanted to stay because her and my mom were real close. But she decided because we went to go see them yesterday. Well, we went to go see my dad yesterday, and when we were leaving, he started to cry and he said he's lonely, even though my brother's there again. He's lonely. So my daughter kind of like sucked it up because I think like it broke her heart, and she said, "I'll come back tomorrow, Grandpa, and I'll stay with you." So I wasn't forcing her, but she chose to do it anyway. So, you know. Sorry, you can't see what I'm looking at. So. Do, 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 do. I also like. What do you read, Christobel? I have. I don't even know what I'm reading. I'm not reading anything. I'm reading multiple books, but mostly on my e-reader. But I can only read so much, and I can only knit so much and crochet so much before I have to put it down and actually do the work in the house. But you can't do the work in the house because, you know, kids. You clean a mess, you make a mess. Oh, you're in early retirement due to ill health. If you don't mind me asking, what type of like, are you okay? Is it just, I don't know. I don't want to say fatal, but is it, just, is it like mobility issues or something else? Or is it, you don't have to tell me. I have rheumatoid arthritis, and part of that is it's my immune system is compromised, so that also kind of scares me a little bit, because they were saying that is people with compromised immune systems are more susceptible to this virus. So it was really funny because the other day my daughter came down, my 15-year-old, and I'm sitting at the computer. She comes right, literally right here, gets real close to me and goes, "Mom, are my eyebrows straight?" And I looked at her. I was like, "Oh my God, stand 6 feet away! Oh my God, I'm gonna die!" And she got mad at me, but I was joking with her, which I guess it wasn't funny. My husband thought it was funny because anytime you go to give her a hug or anything, she's like, "No, get off me! Don't touch me!" So I kind of did the same thing, but I used kind of, oh, stay away from me because we're not supposed to be close to each other. She got really mad. I'm such a mean mom. But, you know, it got really quiet next door. So I guess they either left or they're just not. I mean, it's. Oh, no, I lied. There she goes again. I spoke too soon. What's she yelling about now? It's her and her grandkids. Oh, bless you that you pulled through that, Lord. I don't. Oof. That's that's a lot to take in. So you're in remission, or you're all clear, like they cleared you and you're good, like it's gone. Because like remission is it's still there, but it's not there. Like, or you all clear, like it's good and it shouldn't come back. Because my mom was fighting throat cancer, and my dad is fighting. Well, my mom was, but she also had a brain aneurysm, and she had surgery many years ago, and then she still had one small one. So her death, they don't know if it was from the remaining aneurysm or if it was something else that caused what had happened. And we just didn't want to know. And my dad started lung cancer, but they were both smokers. So, and then he did radiation for lung cancer, and he got cleared. And then a couple of years later, within the last, my son's 5, my youngest is 5, so my son was probably about a year old when we found this out. Um, and then within the last like year, they found out it went to his throat, and he started to do the radiation on his throat. But my mom went through it, and he saw how bad my mom got, and he changed. He said, "No, I'm not doing that. We can't both be sick at the same time," which was sweet. My dad's 90. He's made peace with it. He said, "I've lived my life. I've seen everything I need to see." It's sad to say, we thought she was going to go first. I'm sorry, we thought he was going to go first because he's in more ill health than my mom. But God decided it was her time. And honestly, to be honest, I think they were fighting for each other. And usually, when my parents have been married for 64 years. So, usually, when you have people married for that amount of time, usually the other one goes right after from a broken heart. So, myself. don't talk very often, so my throat is dry. I'm not a talkative person. Oh man. Okay, there it goes. I'm not a very talkative person, so I don't do lives very often because I don't talk very often. I guess I'm an introvert. Is that what they call it when you're an introvert? That's why I said this lockdown or self quarantine or self isolation doesn't bother me. The only part that bothers me is I don't know when it's going to end. It's the not knowing part that bothers me. It is what it is. It is what it is, what it is. Well, that is really good. And I'm very happy for you that you're doing well and that you're blessed. Um, to be okay. It's scary when you have things like that where you're like, you know, any health issue though is scary. Like it just really is like scary. Like I have the rheumatoid arthritis and at any given moment anything else could go wrong with me because I have an immune compromised immune system. So like for the longest time I would get like really, really, really sick with really bad colds and the doctor's like, you're constantly sick. Well, I don't know why. How about we try to figure out why? And then it started where um my hands would hurt like really badly and they would swell up, but only in my middle joint here. And my doctors I used to go to, my primary or my general practitioner, however you call it, no, there's nothing wrong with you. It's just, you know, swelling. It's arthritis, but it's regular arthritis. But I feel really ill, and I'm constantly sleepy, and like there's got to be something. They did blood work. No, you're good. Well, when you know something's wrong, so I switched doctors. I said, nope, there's definitely something wrong here, and you're just not looking for it. And so I switched doctors, and this doctor sent me for blood work, and I flagged for lupus, which rheumatoid arthritis normally does because it's an inflammatory type disease, and lupus kind of is like it mimics it. So they did further blood work just to make sure it wasn't lupus. So I was scared. Oh, I was scared. I was like, oh Lord, because I actually have a friend who had the same symptoms as me, and she actually has lupus. So I guess I was lucky, but we share a lot of the same symptoms. So the pain, the swelling. She has scoliosis. I have scoliosis. I said we were cut from the same cloth. So what's going on here? We could be twins with our ailments. But then again, then I have somebody that understands when I say my knee hurts for no reason whatsoever. I didn't do anything to it, but my knee hurts. That it's, oh, your knee hurts. Okay. Tomorrow my elbow will hurt, but there's no reason for my elbow. She understands. So I can say that and she'll be like, yeah, girl, I understand. Wouldn't it be nice if we could all just be healthy forever and live forever? And never have to deal with sickness. I told my husband today I think I might put up the Christmas tree. Just to cheer me up because Christmas is my favorite holiday. And he thought I was crazy. Then I said, well, maybe I'll just decorate the banister. And then he still thought it was crazy. I said, well, maybe I'll decorate the doorway to the kitchen like I did. And he said no. I said, okay, you'll see. Something's going to get decorated to bring me some cheer. I'm just knitting on my sock. And if my neighbor hears me talking, she probably thinks I'm crazy because she knows there's nobody but me in the house. Can you hear them, my neighbors? Like, I don't know if you guys can hear them or you can hear them. Like, I have no clue. I can hear them because, row homes in walls. I don't know if you guys can hear them. It says there's 3 people in the room, but I don't, nobody's talking besides me. It's because it says there's nobody else in the room. I guess I'm going crazy. I want to stay on for another few minutes. I hope everybody, because you're probably going to watch this after, has a good week. Why does this keep... Okay. Clear all notifications. Just stuff keeps popping up. Same to you. Have a good rest of your, I don't know, I guess it's evening. The rest of your day. And enjoy the rest of your week and try to stay safe and healthy. Thank you for popping in and chatting with me on my birthday. All right. I think I'm going to end this live stream because I've been on here for almost a half hour and I've spoken to one person. So I might head over to Instagram. So if you want to check me out on Instagram, Goya Snow, GoyaSnow. We'll talk to you later. Bye. Oh, yes, and